Greetings everyone. It's a Monday today. It's in the morning in Johannesburg. I do not know where you are. Wherever you are, we are greeting you this morning in Johannesburg. You might be sleeping if you are in North America. Thanks so much. I see that in the last 28 days, there are 439, if I'm not mistaken, people in the United States that follow this YouTube channel. I can't remember the number in Canada, and I know all of you are sleeping this time as well recording this. So we appreciate, and we see that there are some in London that are watching or following this YouTube channel. We really appreciate. In Ireland, though we need to grow our numbers in Ireland. I was talking to one comrade in Ireland, and then he says, no, Comrade Mapeno, don't follow communists in Ireland. But we really appreciate. We see in the Middle East, there are comrades that are watching, following this YouTube channel. We appreciate, and we appreciate all of you that have subscribed. But 44% of people that watch here subscribed, but the 56% that did not subscribe. So please subscribe. I know that most of you just watch, you don't press that button, but you need to subscribe. We recorded a video where we are advising people of applying for ETD, the travel emergency travel document, if you are traveling to Zimbabwe. But then there's the issue of children. We need to explain this. If your child is born in South Africa, as we said, the child applies for the birth certificate, or you apply for a birth certificate at the Zimbabwe consulate on behalf of the child. You immediately apply for the child's passport. Then they courier the passport to Johannesburg or to South Africa. We might be in Durban, PE, or Cape Town. They courier the passport to you. Ask your family members to courier the passport to you. Once the passport is couriered to you, you now have the passport in your hand for the child. You then apply for an accompanying visa for your child. I need you to get this right. You apply for an accompanying visa for a child. The child will be granted a visa under you, the parent. But, which most of us make this mistake. When you are blessed with a child, what most people then do, they don't apply for the birth certificate of the child at the Zim consulate. Or some do apply, but some do not apply. But the tricky part, they then go with the child to Zimbabwe. They then apply for a child's passport while in Zimbabwe. And then they come to South Africa with the child on the passport, using the passport that was secured or collected in Zimbabwe. When you get to the port of entry, they will simply give your baby days, because your baby is visiting. They will simply give your baby days. The days will then expire. Say the baby is given 90 days. When the 90 days expire, then you have serious problems. Then when you want to apply for a child's accompanying visa, because the child was granted what is called the visitor's visa at the port of entry. I want you to get this right. That stamp at the port of explained, it's a visitor's visa. Once your child is on a visitor's visa, the days that they are given at the port, you then want to apply for your child's accompanying visa. You now have to go back to Zimbabwe to apply for your child's accompanying visa. I'm sure I'm being clear on this. It then creates problems. So immediately you give birth, try within 90 days after giving birth, that within 90 days, we have applied for a child's birth certificate. We have applied for a child's passport. We have applied for an accompanying visa for the child, which gets then issued here, if you are in Gauteng and Rivonia, if you are in Johannesburg. The visa, of course, will be in line with your own visa that you are using. Because if you stay with your child without a permit in South Africa or a visa, you have not applied for a child's birth certificate, then you go to the border. You are going for Christmas in December with your 2-year-old child, 1 year, 6 months old child, to visit your parents there, to show them the baby. The problem is that for 18 months, the child has been living, they say, illegally in South Africa. Even though the child was born in South Africa, because the child does not have documents. So when you get to the border, the immigration officials will say, how has your child been living with you in South Africa for 2 years? It creates problems. I've seen people having these problems at the border. So you don't then say, no, my child is born in South Africa, I will simply stay with the child without any documentation. No. So the advice is, within 90 days of giving birth, apply for a child's passport. Firstly, for a birth certificate. Apply for a passport. Don't go to Zimbabwe with the child. Let them courier the passport to you. While you are in South Africa, apply for the for the accompanying visa for the child. The child is under your permit. Then once the child has these documents, you can then safely travel with your child to Zimbabwe. Or in case you are going to Nigeria, you are my brother from Lagos, it is the same process. Or DRC or Swaziland, Eswatini, it is the same process. You just need to get your child documents as soon as you deliver the child in South Africa. And the child should have correct papers. But when you then travel without the child having correct papers, it is going to be a problem. So I thought it's important that we explain this, because we know that people will be traveling over the festive season. They will then say, I will apply for my child's passport in Eswatini, in Malawi, in Zimbabwe. No. Apply for a birth certificate from your consulate. Get the passport. You apply through your consulate, get the passport couriered to you in South Africa. Apply for an accompanying visa for the child. Then you travel with the child. If you have questions, please write in the comment section. We are going to assist you. Otherwise, have a great day. Please, as I said, that we appreciate that you are watching this, following this YouTube channel from a number of countries. I saw we recorded, I think, about 10 to 12 numbers in the last 28 days in the Democratic Republic of Congo. So I will try to get my comrade Serge Luamba to speak in French on some issues that needs to be explained in terms of the people from the Democratic Republic of Congo, because we know there have been issues around ASLAP documents, refugee status, the backlog with the refugee passports, and people can't travel. So I will get my comrade Serge Luamba to explain in French, so that our comrades from the Democratic Republic of Congo and the French speaking will then be able to understand. Otherwise, please keep subscribing, like this video, and circulate Otherwise, goodbye.